In today's FX markets, let's take a look at the British pound futures today as they're realizing some selling pressure once again. And with that, we are seeing them down now for a third consecutive session and pushing down to just about 2-week lows now. 1.384 in the futures market. And when you look at some of the factors contributing to this selling pressure, I think you have to look at the US dollar maintaining its upward trajectory and holding the 93 handle today. When you look at the majors today, as far as the currency futures markets, you're looking at the euro slightly weaker, the Japanese yen slightly weaker, as well as the British pound. So we're seeing those three big components continuing to realize further downside here. And so I think that's number one, why we're seeing this selling pressure in the British pound futures. Number two, infrastructure bill being passed is, I think, providing a little bit of a boost, again, to the economic activity expectations here in the United States and contributing to why we're seeing the dollar holding the 93 handle. So I think those two things are working in tandem today to help, I guess, maintain this upward trajectory in the US dollar and therefore putting pressure on the British pound and these other major currency futures markets. Now, when you look at the general trends, we are seeing the British pound coming off a recent high in July 29th and now selling off pretty much consistently over the last 2 weeks to the current level of 1.384. And when you look at it from a longer term perspective, we're kind of back in that middle of the range that we did see in end of June and early July right now. So, it's hard to say where it might stall out, but nonetheless, for the last 2 weeks now, we are seeing, the British pound futures are realizing a downward momentum type of technical pattern.